going on, boys and girls? Let's write some stories. How's everybody doing? Whew. It's a little warm in my room today. Little warm. Little warm. Bat. What's up, dude? How you doing today, Promethean? No work? Going to work soon? Half day? You always working. Leaving an hour? Oh, that's some time to hang out. Make this bigger. That's pretty good. All right. How's the volume on the everything? Music too loud, too quiet? Am I too loud, too quiet? Or pretty much just like always, usually like pretty normal. Well. Oh, this song seems a little loud. Okay, let me turn it down a little tiny bit. Probably as not noticeable as possible. And I'm thinking we do a paranormal investigator show. Let's do a custom like we always do. And I think the government should have like a bureau of some sort for paranormal activity. But maybe you are Harvey. What's a good last name for a paranormal investigator? Harvey Payne. Hey, paranormal investigator for the PBI. Is that what I want? No. Paranormal. How do I spell bureau? B-E-A-R-E. A-U? A-O? B-U-A. Bureau is a weird word, man. I can never spell it. Let me look it up. B-U-R-E-A-U. How do you spell? Is that bureau? What a weird word. U-R-E-A-U. Of investigation. What a strange word. I like writing in general. Investigation. Writing in general, like especially with spell checkers, are very helpful to learning how to spell words. But there's always like weird outliers that are just like so strange. So you are Harvey Payne, a paranormal investigator for the PBI, the Paranormal Bureau of Investigation. You have been sent to where's like a small town? What state should we go to? Or should we go outside the United States? I think we should keep it in the US for now. Maybe we'll take a plane out and go somewhere else later, but what's a good small town? Wisconsin. In the small town of what's a good town name? It doesn't even have to be a real town. Yeah. Wisconsin will be the bigger, broader picture. You've been sent to Wisconsin in the small town of Three Forks to investigate strange happenings around the town. Yeah, I think that should be a good enough prompt, right? Think we need anything else? We'll see what he does. We'll see what happens. A little early, AI Dungeon. A little early for asking me how you're doing. But, mind-blowingly good. So, you are Harvey Payne, a paranormal investigator for the PBI, the Paranormal Bureau of Investigation. You've been sent to Wisconsin, in the small town of Three Forks to investigate strange happenings around the town. The first thing you notice is that there are no signs of life in the town. No one has come out of their homes or shops since you arrived. Okay, that's fine. Everyone's just inside. It's not that there's no one. That would be an odd story. You decide to head to the local police station and meet with your contact. What's a good sheriff? Sheriff Barnes. I'm going to fill you in on what has been happening around town. Sure. You decide to head to the local police station and meet with your contact, Sheriff Barnes, to fill you in on what's been happening around town. I'm gonna get tongue twisted all the time. Still waking up. When you arrive at the sheriff's office, you find it completely empty. The only person inside is Barnes himself, who looks as if he hasn't slept all day. Good old Barnesy. Dude, what? You approach. Sheriff Barnes, who doesn't seem to notice you and say, Sheriff Barnes, I am, what are we? What's our title? I guess we're just gonna say Agent. I'm Agent Harvey Payne. Of the PBI. I was told to contact you upon my arrival. You've known two people with the name Barnes, and their nicknames were Barnesy. Hey, Barnesy. Maybe we'll end up calling this guy Barnesy. We'll see what happens. You approach Sheriff Barnes, who doesn't seem to notice you, and say, Sheriff Barnes, I am Agent Harvey Payne of the PBI. I was told to contact you upon my arrival. As if in a trance, Sheriff Barnes slowly turns to you, his eyes full of despair, and says, They're all dead. You need to leave Three Forks immediately. Oh man, this is going faster than I thought it was gonna go. Oh boy, okay. And we'll say, dead? What do you mean? You no, we'll just go with that. We'll see how the AI is doing pretty good so far. Oh, maybe they're all ghosts. Yeah. There's no easy way to say this. Oh wait, dead? What do you mean, Barnes? There's no easy way to say this, so I'll just be straight with you. The people of Three Forks are gone. All of them. Well, Barnesy. Is that how you spell Barnesy? I'm thinking that's a good Barnesy, right? Or is it Barnesy? I guess it'd be like that. Barnes with a Y. Well, Barnesy, it's your lucky day. That is why I'm here. To solve this case. Let's see. Do you have any coffee? We'll just go really casual, even though he's like, everyone's fucking dead. Well, Barnesy, it's your lucky day. That's why I'm here, to solve the case. Do you have any coffee? Coffee? No, I'm having a glass of milk. Good. Then let's go behind the building, and you can tell me everything that's happened here. Why do we gotta go behind the building? Oh, I forgot I gotta change my stream info. Boom. Alright. Why do we gotta go behind the building? Oh, don't want the dead people to see us. Good point. Right, Barnesy. Don't want the dead. Maybe. Don't want the spirits. See us. Oh wait, we said that though. So good. Now let's go behind the building and you can tell me everything that's happened. You help Sheriff Barnes up. Head out back. Story summary. You are Agent Harvey Payne, sent to Three Forks, Wisconsin, to investigate paranormal activity and strange happenings in the town. You meet up with Sheriff. I always want to put two R's. Meet up with Sheriff Barnes, who informs you that everyone in town is dead. That's a good summary of what's happened, right? Submit. I guess that they put that in and it helps keep the AI on track. Alright, you help Sheriff Barnes up and head out back. When you are out of earshot, you ask him, earshot of the dead? Here, let's let the AI run for a little bit. So who is dead? He said everybody in the town. Last thing I remember, there were some dead people walking around. Okay, we're gonna edit that one. We'll edit that because we just don't want this piece. We'll just do this move. This is the classic fixer-upper. So who's dead? Perfect. Everyone. The entire townsfolk are dead. There was no sign of disease or violence. It just happened overnight. You ponder for a second. And then ask Barnes. Is there a full moon this week? Barnes? You ponder for a second and then ask. Then ask Barnes. Was there a full moon this week, Barnes? I guess I didn't need to put Barnes in the beginning of that sentence. I don't know, I guess. But the moon doesn't cause people to go crazy. Barnes, you said they were dead, and then you said there was no disease or violence. What's this crazy business? Crazy? I thought you said there wasn't anything unusual. Going on. What kind of crazy are you talking about, Barnes? The kind that kills people. What? You said no one was killed. You said they just disappeared. Of course. There isn't anything unusual going on, but you need to remain alert. There could be someone out there right now. And we need to investigate. Let's hop in your cruiser, Barnes, and head to the old saloon. We can start our investigation there. You hop into the cruiser and pull out of the parking lot. As you are heading out of town, you notice something is off. There are no people in the streets. We know that. And why are we leaving town? Barnes. The saloon is in town. Isn't it? Why are we headed out of the town? Yeah, it's just an AI that's trying to make sense of the story, but we'll make better sense of the story. Don't worry. It is a mystery after all. So, sometimes you get good, sometimes you get bad, sometimes you get really weird. We're heading to the old asylum. What? Why? I said the saloon, Barnes. Somewhere easy. The asylum is probably a paranormal nesting ground. Yeah, the mystery is what the heck is going on. I said the saloon, Barnes. Alright, so now we can add to this. So Barnes informs us everyone's dead. The two of you hop in Barnes' Barnes' police cruiser. Yeah, it's two very different things. The two of you hop in Barnes' police cruiser, and Barnes begins taking you to the asylum to start the investigation. I said the saloon barn, somewhere easy. The asylum is probably a paranormal nesting ground. No, it's abandoned, and has been for years. It's where all the weird stuff happens, like Mr. Ghost and Mr. Demon, and I think Barnes might be nuts. I think Barnes might be a lunatic. Mr. Ghost and Mr. Demon. Barnes continues rambling on. Yeah, Barnes might be, we might be Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense or something. As he drives to the asylum. Mr. Ghost and Mr. Demon. Oh boy. Oh boy, Barnes. What are we getting into? Say, Barnes continues rambling on as he drives to the asylum. Keep in mind, you can't listen to this conversation. You're partially stuck inside the car and can only look around. What? Do all the saloon go there? Okay, we're gonna let it try that one again. Yeah, Frank Ghost, Steven Demon, you know, the guys. So Barnes continues rambling on as he drives to the asylum. Eventually, you arrive at the former mental hospital. Alright, I'm coming in. Just be careful. There could be ghosts or something waiting for us. Let's give it another line. Oh, dang it. I like that. Can we go back? Whatever. Once there, he hops out of his car and says, come on, we need to get inside. You hop out of the cruiser and follow after him. Barnes goes running to the doors and kicks them in before disappearing into the long, dark hallways of the asylum. You think to yourself, that Sheriff Barnes sure is a strange man. Maybe we'll bring Jack Lemmon in. Maybe he runs the asylum or something. Let's see. You hop out of the cruiser and follow after him. Barnes goes running to the doors and kicks them in before disappearing into the long, dark hallways of the asylum. You think to yourself, that Sheriff Barnes sure is a strange man. You begin to follow him, but find yourself unable to move. What the heck, man? I've never seen anything like this in my life. What can we even do? You remember your training. Only one kind of demon would have the ability to freeze you in your tracks. Like this. Hey, what's a funny, or what? I don't know if funny is the right word. What's a good name for a demon? A Wendigo? I mean, that's not really a demon. Or is it? Kind of is. A lemon face. Has to be. You remember your training. Only one kind of demon would have the ability to freeze you in your tracks like this. A lemon face. It has to be. They are rare, and you've only seen one other in person, which was years ago when you were still in training. You gather your strength to act and run down the asylum's halls, chased by the demon. Uh-oh, the lemon face is chasing us. How do we stop lemon face? You keep running until the dark hallways begin to widen and widen. And suddenly, you find yourself in a field. An illusion? What a boy. What's going on, Ian? A lemon face must be causing this illusion. And could be the cause for the missing townspeople. Would it be towns? It's like, does the town own them? I don't think I put a quote on the end of that. It'll handle it though. You keep running until the dark hallways begin to widen and widen, and suddenly you find yourself in a field. An illusion? The lemon face must be causing this illusion, and could be the cause for the missing townspeople. That's why it said there was a full moon, so it could cause more people to go mad. Okay, so what do we know about the lemon face demon? Comes out at the full moon and makes people go crazy. And what happened to Sheriff Barnes? I wonder if Barnes is the lemon demon, or the lemon face. We've created a demon called a lemon face, Ian. It's abducted a bunch of townspeople, or they're all dead. We don't know too much yet. Let's look around for clues. Let me change this to do. You see a man in a black suit sitting on the ground. He has fair skin and black slicked hair. He's about average height and average build. No hookups this time. We went to a town and there was like no people. There was only the sheriff. So the AI is not trying to make us bang everybody this time. He sort of looks like a young Sheriff Barnes. Slowly approach the man in the black suit. Yeah, no, not too many hookups this time. We'll see though. The AI likes to go that way for some reason. Alright, story summary. Barnes runs off into the asylum. And you are chased into an illusory world caused by the lemon face demon. You see a man in a black suit sitting on the ground. He has fair skin and black slicked hair. He is about average height and build. He sort of looks like a young Sheriff Barnes. You slowly approach the man in the black suit. I don't know what you think you're doing. You will not succeed, he yells. Who are you, you demand? The man stands up and pulls a gun from his side holster. Uh-oh. You remind yourself, this is an illusion. The gun isn't really there. It is all a trick cast by the lemon face demon. Throw your ninja stars at him. we could have. You remember you have ninja stars. You remind yourself this is an illusion. The gun isn't really there. It is all a trick cast by the lemon face demon. This thought is very confidence inspiring to you. I am Flynn, and this is my office. He points to the building behind him. Nice to meet you, Flynn. I am Agent Harvey Payne of the PBI, which is the Paranormal Bureau of Investigation. I am looking for the missing townspeople of Three Forks, Wisconsin. So we gotta remember we're in an asylum. We're actually in an asylum, but it's an illusion right now. Why? Because some of the folks are looking to do a lot of harm. And I'm here to stop them before they step out their front doors. Okay, retry that, AI. I'm well aware of who you are. You're the one who froze the town in the block of ice during the night. No, it wasn't me. I believe you caused a whole lot more than just freezing temperatures with that. I think he's trying to put it on me. Interesting theory, Flynn. But I know you are really a lemon face demon. And this is all a trick. I'm here to break your spell over this town. You reach in your pocket and pull out. What can beat the lemon face? What would be able to overturn his spell? What would be a good object? What's the opposite of a lemon? Maybe like a bag of flour. You know? A bag of flour. A lime? We could do a lime. Pull out a lime. And squeeze it into your hand. Let's say squeeze. It's juice. into your hand. Alright, AI, see what we get off that. Interesting theory, Flynn, but I know you're really the lemon-faced demon. And this is all a trick. I'm here to break your spell over the town. You reach into your pocket and pull out a lime and squeeze its juice into your hand. Go ahead and try. But you'll never get me with that trick. Now I suggest if we're going to have a conversation, you should do the same and throw that lime seed out of your pocket. You laugh and begin squeezing lime juice around you on the ground in a circle. I should have done in a circle on the ground around you. Probably sounds better, but that's all right. Slowly the field starts to disappear. And the asylum begins reforming around you. Now we have lemon juice. We'll fix that. You're able to put the lime juice into your coat pocket somehow. As you see, not the sheriff's car is entering. The sheriff's car back through the doors to the parking lot. So we know lime juice. Lime juice is the ticket out. Turn back to the man in the black suit who has now been revealed in his true form. The lemon-faced demon. Turn back to the man in the black suit who's now been revealed in his true form, the lemon-faced demon. This isn't working out like I planned. I thought you would have run by now, the demon says. Okay, leave me alone, story summary. We haven't done anything. An agent of the PBI does not run from the paranormal. We dispatch it. You say casually walking towards the lemon face. An agent of the PBI doesn't run. Okay, fine. Story summary. You meet a man. You meet Flynn.
Blue, you're my boy! Thank you, sir.
Hey, you're my boy, Blue. Tell you what, I could play some League in like a half hour or so. Let me do this for a little while, and then I'll play some League with you guys. That'll be fun. Yeah, let me see where this story goes, and then I'll join up with you guys. Meet Flynn, who is actually the lemon demon. Meet Flynn, who's actually the lemon-faced demon in disguise. And use lime juice. Oh, I can't even put more. I mean, I guess that's the story summary there. Doesn't run away. The demon suddenly lunges at you, and you shoot it in the head, which explodes in a mess of blood and brains. We're thinking of retirement to sunny California. You would enjoy the weather there. Oh, man. As the demon falls to the ground, dead. The town's people begin to what would I say? Reform. Return from the other realm. And the demon spell. Sheriff Jim. Who the heck is Sheriff Jim? At the gate is Sheriff Jim. He's a bit disheveled, and his eyes appear dead, but he walks towards you. Now, let's let the AI... I want to see where it goes with this. Well, that was a pretty stupid thing to do, Harvey. Yeah, I know. Apologies. That won't be necessary. You must be the real sheriff. I knew from the second I got here. What's up, X-Cut? How are you today? That Sheriff Barnes was potentially the demon causing the disappearance. Is it ants? That is. Causing the disappearance of townspeople. So I think we solved our first paranormal investigation. You must be the real sheriff. I knew from the second I got here that Sheriff Barnes was potentially the demon causing the disappearance of the townspeople. Jim nods. You know what I should have done at your... You know what I should have done at your age? Tell Sheriff Jim everything. That's a weird sentence. It's 6 a.m. where you are? What? Let's see. You must be in the UK. Are you in the UK? Is that pretty close? I'm doing great. I'm always pretty good. Never really in a bad mood. Sometimes I wake up in a really bad mood, but that's just because I'm waking up. I'm like the crankiest. Poland. All right, hey, pretty close. I was in the European region. I got some Polish blood in me. I'm all the way in California. It's 8:44 p.m. over here. I think we're gonna edit these last two lines out. Jim nods. Well, Sheriff Jim, my work is done here. Now I am off to sunny Florida. Investigate more strange activity. Say as you walk off into the sunset of Wisconsin. Wait, what happened? The end. Bonus story 26. The Mines expansion. What? What? Please, there's no need for that. You can trust me. The man with the dark gray suit says. Is this just gonna be... it's just continuing. So we jumped from... Well, Sheriff Jim, my work here is done. Now I'm off to sunny Florida to investigate more strange activity. You say you walk into the sunset of Wisconsin. The end. Bonus story 26. The Mines expansion. You had a Sheriff Barnes in your story today? I just came up with that name on a whim. I think, like at the beginning, we were just like, hey, we went to this town to investigate, and I was like, what's a good sheriff name? And I chose Sheriff Barnes. That's awesome. It's funny how the world works like that. Please, there's no need for that. You can trust me, the man with the dark gray suit says. The first thing they taught me in paranormal I always miss the R. Investigation school is to never trust a Florida man. You say as you sip your coffee. I guess it just jumped us into the next story.
Wow.
Hey, thank you, Cut. Pierogi? Is that pretty close to how it said? I think that's how it said. Pierogi? Yeah, I just came up with Sheriff Barnes on my own. Like Sheriff Jim the AI came up with, but it's really weird that you had a Sheriff Barnes and I just thought of a Sheriff Barnes, and that we connected on the same day. The universe is strange in that way. Let's see. The first thing they taught me in paranormal investigation school is to never trust a Florida man, you say as you sip your coffee. The man sighs. But thank you for the follow. We're getting bigger. My name is Lucas, and I work for the FBI. We're part of an elite group called the Paranettles. It's our job to investigate the United States. Activity with the underworld. Dang, this guy's cool. Because we work for the Paranormal Bureau of Investigation. And he's just an FBI guy that works for the Paranettles. Pierogi? What is that? I can actually look. Oh, they're like goiza, or like little dumpling things. Dough, flour, eggs, water, and a filling. Pierogi are often dumplings made by wrapping unleavened dough around a savory sweet filling and cooking in boiling water. Yeah, I like anything dumplings. No, I just know too many different things, so I can never remember one thing from the other. I have to like look at pictures. Because I've literally eaten like probably so many foods from so many different cultures that everything's just a mess and a blur. I don't remember names of things very well. Best time to try them around the holidays. Let's see what where the AI takes us. Go away story summary. You're very popular at schools, you see, so I advise that when you speak to the press, you keep a tight lip. What do you mean? Otherworldly. I don't know why we're popular at schools. This is like the most annoying feature that they added, like by far. Like I get it, but it pops up all the time. I don't even think, oh, now we can write more. You shot, see, it won't even let me add more. It's only 500 characters. So it's like, how do you want me to do this AI dungeon? Yeah, we're just gonna say, no. What do you mean, otherworldly? You mean like ghosts and demons? We use a lot of colloquialisms, partly because we get to interact with the public, and partly because we want to be as non-threatening as possible. Well, I am Agent Harvey Payne of the Paranormal. Every time I miss that R. B-U-R-E-A. Bureau of Invest. I can spell bureau now. See how I learned? See how I learned? And now I can spell it? That's a good thing. I'm Agent Harvey Payne of the Paranormal Bureau of Investigation. It seems as if we have a similar job description. Let's call him Mr. What was his name? Lucas. Well, I'm Agent Harvey Payne of the Paranormal Bureau of Investigation. See, this is so obnoxious. Can I turn this off? No. It just pops up way too often, and you can only type in 500 characters, and it's like our story's already longer than that. It's just annoying. Let's see. Seems we have a similar job description, Mr. Lucas. Please call me Lucas. I'll call you, Agent Payne will do. Sick. I don't mind being Agent Payne. You could just call me Harvey, but the game just like, hey, Agent Payne. You're at a fancy restaurant in Key West. Dude, it knew we're in Florida. It was just like moving it on for us. That's awesome. The southernmost city in the US. So, Lucas, tell me of the investigation. What has been happening here? It's driving me nuts. This thing is driving me crazy. Lucas takes a sip of coffee before replying. Women between the ages of, let's keep it above board, 21 and 30, have been possessed by some sort of supernatural force. I wonder if we'll know how to use that number, 21 to 30. Can you describe this supernatural being? Supernatural being? No. Do not presume such a thing. It is a collective term that we use to describe it. It. This. It. Is it. Something you can see? Or is it a force in the spiritual sense? So whatever's possessing these girls is called it. No, at least not in the traditional sense. I love when it just gives you like nothing. It is well, let's just say it's much stronger than you. So how do these people get possessed then? That is the strange part. The victims aren't killed in most cases. Keep going, AI. There's a small puncture mark on the neck. Small puncture mark? Yeah, it's so small you'd have to inject yourself with a needle to get one. I see. So, like a mosquito. Maybe some kind of blood-borne pathogen infecting local mosquitoes. Kibasa. Mr. Diazadek? How do you say that? Diazadek. Is he one of your neighbors? Oh, he's your grandfather. Oh, I don't know why I read it as Mr. I read it as Mr. Diazadek, not my Diazadek. Gotcha. I see. So, like a mosquito, maybe some kind of blood-borne pathogen infecting local mosquitoes causes these girls to go mad? Well, we aren't sure about the exact reason, but that is one theory. Another one is more out there. Oh dear God. Out where? The Bermuda Triangle. What? No, what could the Bermuda Triangle have to do with these possessions? Alright, Promethean. I'll check you later, my man. That's where a lot of these possessed have come from. For one thing, it's also the final resting place of a lot of the alien spacecraft. I'm not kidding. And this Lucas guy knows a lot. Cut it out, story summary. I'm not even kidding, I kid you not. Well, that would explain a few things. Yeah. Well, there's more. A lot of these girls have never been out of the state before they got possessed. Let's see. Now, they are taken out the state. By aliens? Is that what you are telling me, Lucas? Lucas is a little out there. Man, this story summary thing is actually driving me out of my mind. Like, every 2 seconds it wants to pop up. Well, we don't think they're taken out of the state. We think they go in it. That is our best theory, and it's just a theory. Your head is starting to hurt again. Yeah, new story. We're paranormal investigators. We've solved one crime, or one situation, but we shot the demon in the head, and then all the people came back. Now we're investigating girls 21 to 30 getting possessed. Let's see. But this is gonna drive me out of my mind. Vision begins to blur when you suddenly black out. After some time, you awake in your seaside hotel room. Nah, let's be in a motel room. Well, how are you today, Falcon? Cut it out. Story summary. I just you in. See, it just won't even let me put anything. It's out of characters. But it pops up every 5 seconds, and it's driving me crazy. Your vision begins to blur when you suddenly black out. After some time, you awake in your seaside motel room. You think you have a splitting headache. It's like your head is being crushed by a steamroller. You just lay in bed and try to get your thoughts in order. You go back over the conversation with Lucas. We're paranormal investigator agent Harvey Payne of the Paranormal Bureau of Investigation, and we travel the United States investigating paranormal activity. And we met this guy named Lucas who works for the FBI, and he is kind of filling us in on these girls that are being possessed / abducted. And then we just had a crazy headache and blacked out and woke up in our hotel room. Oh, that'd be a long one to recap. It'd take me too long to recap it. And it was like 3 weeks ago. So, the world ended. And we went up to heaven, or some just like ethereal realm to stop something from happening. And then the world was over. So then we went back down to try to restart it. And what happened at the end? We might go back to that world eventually. Oh no, it ended up pretty cool. I really liked where that one went. Hey, what's up, Minty? Paranormal investigation. Yep. Was Lucas even real? Did that conversation even happen? Or was it just a dream? Alright, good luck. Oh, I literally just did a summary for Falcon, Minty. But I can give you another one. We'll just go back. Yeah, I got you. So we're Harvey Payne. We're a paranormal investigator for the PBI, which is the Paranormal Bureau of Investigation. We went to a small town in Wisconsin called Three Forks to investigate some strange happenings. We met up with a guy named Sheriff Barnes. No, it's okay. I got you. We're gonna give you the rundown. Oh, I hate that thing. The summary is the stupidest thing that the AI dungeon has. It only gives you 500 characters and it pops up every 2 seconds and it doesn't actually change anything. It's a waste of time. Because I added the summary and it just does its own thing anyway. It feels like it changes absolutely nothing. You approach Sheriff Barnes and we found out Sheriff Barnes is actually some kind of lunatic. He took us to an asylum to find something called the Lemon Demon, or the Lemon Face Demon. And then it turned out Sheriff Barnes was the Lemon Face Demon who had abducted all the people of the town. We shot the demon in the face at some point, and then all the townspeople came back and we met Sheriff Jim. And Sheriff Jim was like, yeah, that Sheriff Barnes was the Lemon Face Demon. And then we went to Florida. And now we've met up with Agent Lucas of the FBI, who was in the Parenetals, which is some sort of paranormal investigation thing within the FBI. And he told us about all these abductions and weird happenings that were going on in this town. All right, let's see. Was Lucas even real? Did that conversation even happen, or was it just his dream? You have no way of knowing, and at this point, you don't even care. The point is, you're still confused, and now have a new mystery to ponder. What happened to me? You open your notebook and look for any information on where to go next. I love JoJo. JoJo is such an awesome show. It's just so ridiculous. Yeah, we found out the lemon-faced demon is weak to lime juice. That was an interesting one. But we don't know what we're gonna encounter where we are now. You open your notebook and look for any information on where to go next. You find an ad for a psychic medium and decide to make it your next destination. You arrive at the medium's home, which looked like a house that is in severe need of repair. It's a knock on the door. You knock on the door, and surprisingly, after a while, you hear footsteps walking toward the door. It's cracked open so you can hear an old voice calling to you. Ah, you must be the psychic. You in there? I can't really see too well, but you look like you could use a hand. You enter the house and see an old woman sitting behind a crystal ball. Yeah, fruit powers. She is blind in one eye and her other eye is badly burned. I mean, she might be blind in both eyes then. I don't know if this will work. I don't even know where to start. That's okay. We'll just start with a reading. Just let me show you what you see. You extend your palm out to a woman for her to start a reading. Most obnoxious thing in the world. Why can't you turn that off? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna stop streaming for the day too. But I'll join you guys in a sec. I actually just need like a day off. So maybe this will be my day off. Because we only stream for an hour of AI Dungeon. But I'll put this up on YouTube. I did. I read your thing. And I played your dungeon. I'm just a busy man. I've streamed almost 30 days in a row for almost 8 hours a day. I'm just a little beat, and I want to play some games with my buddies. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, it was funny. Where were we? Reading da-da-da. You extend your palm out to the woman for her to start reading. She puts her finger to her lips and closes her eye. She begins to mumble and gesture in the air with her hand. She stops and announces her findings. Yeah, keep making more and keep posting them in the Discord so I can check more of your dungeons out. But I need to go to the bathroom and I need to get some more water. But I think we're gonna call the stream today. It's because I just feel exhausted, to be honest. I haven't been getting great sleep. And maybe this will just be my day off. Maybe I'll just take a break today, play some games with the boys, and then we'll be back to streaming tomorrow. I think I just need a break. Because I can feel it. I wasn't feeling good yesterday when I woke up, and I wasn't feeling very good today when I woke up. But thank you guys for hanging out with me, as always. And I'm sorry that I didn't stream too long. But we'll do longer streams in the future. I just need one day off. Alright, night Minty. Yeah, I'll be there in a sec, Spence. Give me a sec, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. But let me close this out. Good night, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. And maybe I'll come back tonight. Who knows? Maybe I'll stream in the morning. We'll see what happens. Good night, everyone.